Labour Party has threatened that it will call on its members to occupy offices of the Independent National Electoral Commission nationwide for allegedly frustrating its petition against the outcome of the 2023 presidential election. The spokesman for the Presidential Campaign Council of the party, Dr. Unisa Tanko, in a statement obtained on Saturday, accused Inec of disobeying the order of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal directing the electoral umpire to grant the party and its presidential candidate Peter Obi access to the certified true copies of material used in the conduct of the poll. It will recall that the aforesaid order of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal was duly served on Inec on March 3rd, 2023, despite the fact that they were present and represented at the tribunal when the order was made, not minding the service of the said order on Inec and a reminder letter dated March 6, 2023, and delivered same date at the Inec headquarters, Abuja. The electoral umpire has continued to ignore and or disobey the valid order of such magnitude till now, Tanko said. The Punch reports that the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja on March 3rd granted the request of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar and his Labour Party counterpart Obi to inspect the election materials used during February 25th presidential poll. Atiku and Obi had approached the Presidential Election Court to seek permission for the inspection of the election materials used during the poll. The Punch also reports that Atiku and Obi refused to concede defeat in the February 25th presidential election, vowing to recover their mandate in courts. The two candidates rebuffed the gesture of conciliation made by the president-elect Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress, who in his acceptance speech after he was declared the winner of the poll asked them to support him in the task of building the nation. Both the PDP and the Labour Party rejected the election results over alleged rigging and voter intimidation, among other reasons. Reacting further, Tanko said the action of Inec under reference also constitutes, for all intents and purposes, an act of judicial insubordination and willful refusal to comply with the order of courts. As we speak, Inec has chosen to obey the court order given to it to reconfigure the beavers machine, which they are doing right now, and ignoring the order granted to us to inspect electoral material. Hey, that one hard. So they have not even allowed them. I thought they had allowed them to inspect it. We therefore call on the general public to note the level of lawlessness and brazen disobedience to a lawful order of a court by an important statutory agency such as Inec, and which is a well-calculated attempt to undermine and frustrate the presentation of the petition by the Labour Party and its presidential candidate before the tribunal in good time. Well, we therefore want to state that we will not fail to call our supporters to march to Inec offices nationwide in a non-violent protest which is allowed by law. No wonder they were telling Atiku that what evidence do they have? This and this and this and that. You said they should go to court. They have gone to court. They have gone to court. After going to court, you are not obeying the court order, but you obey the one that they ask you to do. I don't understand. And the same court will pretend as if they don't even hear. Are they not supposed to be sanctioned that you are not obeying what we ask you or the order we gave to you? The president does not even obey court. So is it this one? Of course, they are all the same. They are all the same. Hey. Okay. The obedience are really giving the impression that majority of the youth want to be. That is a fallacy and a lie. Majority of youth in Southwest and the North generally made their choice via ballot box. Hey, but you can see what happened. Really? You think so? We are ready for INEC. Even Mahmoud house, we are occupying it very soon. So you think the South, the Christians, not the Muslims, because it was the church that campaigned for Obi. Have you been to the north to know if they are not supporting him? Check yourself. Who is this woman? Well, okay, INEC is refusing to comply with court order. Okay, let's see how it goes. Do you know how the election was conducted? Is this particularly election transparent? If your grandfather win through transparency, no one will even go to court in the first place. Please let us learn how to say the truth. All this one, they cannot say the truth now. Forget them. Well, talk is cheap. By their fruits you shall know them. What would you have to say about the obvious election rigging by the APC? No, all these APC supporters, no, they didn't rig it. They will tell you that the best rigger got it all. Okay. You ask Labour Party to go to court. Why are you frustrating the court process? There is God. Do. Okay. No wala. Some people never learn from answers. Remember, you have families, sha. All the politicians will run away and no one will remember you. Really? Was that the reason the election was rigged? Because APC have both army and police. We will occupy INEC. Enough is enough in this country. Okay. Who is this one? Say sometimes a freedom can come in a hard way. Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Go and listen to Fela Kuti music you just mentioned. One going, Fela said, killing Nigerians, remember your family, children. Okay, which is nonsense. Let all the politicians run away. We will use our hands and elect a new leader. Man, they die once. Go to court, go to court. Now they have gone to court. They don't want to do that. Why is it people frustrating democratic system? That is why they have the confidence. So long as I'm concerned, Nigeria have laws, but there's no justice system in the country. I advise the Labour Party to head straight to the International Criminal Court when they feel that they can't get justice in Nigeria. Well, there is nothing wrong in that. After all, we have security and they will surely do their job to protect the facilities. Just go ahead, but appoint leader for each would be occupied. Nigeria security agencies, take notes please. They must regret their actions. uh, they must regret their action. You see, we have useless, majority of the people in this country, they are very useless. The disobedience to court order of the supreme of the court, you are not saying anything to that. They should allow them, Abby. That's why some people say they have given up on Nigerians. Unfortunately, the good ones are the ones who are suffering it. Well, you have to support your namesake. See what amala pepe and too much oil have caused to your thinking faculty. I want defending champion of Ashiwaju. Securities, take note. Ta 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 like tap. You will regret this part 2 season of APC. Your coven inside oven. It's so unfortunate. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.